Sorry if I'm making you seasick. Okay, okay, we got this far, and what I did was I took that previous ring out so that I could put my trim around, and I put some gold trim around there, and I've put rings back in, but I chose a slightly larger size than the 6mm. I think I may have an 8mm ring. Okay, we've got our parrot clasps, and we've got our chain. Now I probably want this I want to give it some length, so I'm thinking maybe 5 inches or 50 centimeters. So it's about 13 centimeters. Yeah, 13 centimeters. And then I'm just going to snip the chain at this point. You can have it any length you want, truly. Okay, and then we're going to get some small rings, jump rings. These are about 4mm, and that's big enough, but use what you've got. Don't go out and buy something especially, unless you want to, of course. It's up to you. And if you've never used these kind of things before, when you're opening a jump ring, go back to front. Don't open them sideways like that, because you'll weaken the metal, and they're usually only cheap metal anyway, so just go from back to front. Okay, now that I've got that one hanging, I'm going to pop it on the end of my chain. And close it off again, back to front or front to back, not side to side. I'm just going to put that on there for the minute, and I'm going to put another one. They're useless. Another 4mm ring onto the end of this chain. Close up the ring. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this needle. I'm going to put that ring through there, and that's going to give me an accurate length for my next piece of chain. If I keep them straight, 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 straight. Then come in with my snips. There we go. You can see I've got it absolutely straight. Okay, we'll add another little ring. If you want to buy these kind of tools, I think well, I know Lincraft have got them, and I think they're fairly inexpensive, somewhere between 15 and 25 for a set. I can't remember offhand. I've had these for, oh my gosh, years. I think we've got it to there. Just double check. 2, 3. Double check that we're all the same length. Absolutely. Okay, one more. Okay. Now these ones are going, I still haven't decided if I'm going to use this as a hook. This will be strong enough, I have done it before, or that one. I'm leaning towards this one actually. So, excuse me if I dither a bit. Actually, that's going to be too small. I'm going to use one of these bigger ones. I'm going to use a 6mm jump ring. Find the opening. Okay, put all of these chain links onto that loop. There we go. Pop that one in as well. That's the one I'm using. And then we'll close it. Our make sure it is firmly closed. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to attach these to our parrot clips. Again, we can use the 4mm. I better get some more. Okay, we're going to open one. Pop the end of the chain. And the parrot clasp. Now it probably would be helpful if we put them all on the same way. There we go. Next one. When I say the same way, what I'm referring to is I put the last one on where the clip, that clip was at the top. So if I put this one on with a clip underneath, it's not going to sit straight when we come to attach it. That's my theory anyway. We have a horrible cloudy rain coming day in beautiful Victoria, Australia. It's nearly summer and spring has only just poked its head in and said, "Nah, you're not having much of me." The place is absolutely blooming with flowers. There's flowers and trees and shrubs blooming everywhere. It's just beautiful. But we're not getting the good weather to go with it. I squashed this one too much. there's a lucky last somewhere. There we go. Oops, where are we? Okay, I like to get this boring stuff done first. Okay, we've got all of that. Now open the parrot clip and pop it in there and go around evenly. Ouch. Okay, there we have our plate. And it looks to be pretty much level. Okay, that's the boring bit done. So we get rid of our chain. Okay. Now I'm going to start with the center strand. So I'm going to attach this first, and I'm going to use my strong linen thread. I'm going to use it doubled. So I've got to decide how long I want it so that I don't go too short. That's plenty. You have it as long as you want. But I'll tell you how long this is. Doubled. Doubled we are, that's 30, 60, that's 64. Open this needle and put our thread in. I'm going to tie it into a knot pretty close to the edge. Make sure it's a very firm knot. And I'm going to put a tiny piece of glue on there, just a little bit. Okay, now I'll snip off the excess fairly close to the knot. test that because I think I've cut it too close to the knot. Yep, I thought so. Maybe I'll do a double knot. Here we go. Just going to pass it through here and then between the threads to loop it up, and that's all you need. If you're not and your glue is strong, that is all you need. Okay, we are going to put something quite large, a larger hole. Let's try this. These do have a sharp end and a blunt end. Okay, I'm putting on one of those rondelles first. I'm just checking it out. It's not going to be written in stone. Then we've got I think this is 8mm teardrop. Now I'm happy with that. So I'm going to put another rondelle in there. Ouch. Sorry, I'll just put my glue away so it doesn't dry up on me. Okay, now this is my arrangement. So we'll follow that. We've got a 4mm dusky pink pearl. And then we have looks like a 6mm, kind of like a borealis almost, but it's just a clear with some aurora in it. And then we've got a pink glass bead, which is also 6mm. And then we've got these beautiful glass beads which are filled with a pink and a green, just looks like alfoil or tin foil or something, some sort of foiled thing. Anyway, these are an 8mm, so we're going up and then we're going to go back down. So, and these ones are 10mm, which is also a dusky pearl. And then the foil bead again. It's very hard to see the hole on these ones. It's that one and the pink one. Oops, throwing them everywhere. And then our clear Aurora bead, which is another 6mm bead, and then our 4mm pearl. Okay, now I can do something different. Let's go with let's put a rondelle in, and these ones are pink faceted. They are 6mm, 5mm. These are 5mm ones. Okay, I'm going to do a pattern. And these are a lighter pink, faceted in the 5mm. It's a really nice pale pink. And another dark pink. Okay, and then we'll go for the rondelle again. Okay, so that's our feature. This is our spacer. Now we're going to go back to the feature, and it starts with that little pearl, pink pearl, which is this one here. Then we get our clear one, 6mm. Then our pink. Tell me I didn't bring them out. I didn't. Okay, we need a few of these. And those ones too. Okay, done our clear. Now we need our pink glass bead. Pink glass bead, pink and green glass bead. Then our big pearl. Now we're going down the slope. This is just from a Scrabble set. You don't have to go out and buy something special. Okay, that was the pink. Now we want a clear one. Now we have a rondelle, pink faceted, light pink facet, back to the dark pink facet, and a rondelle, and we start again. A little pearl, clear, pink, a big pearl. Oh, the rain is coming. I think I hear a little bit of thunder too. Good thing I brought my washing in this morning. Okay, this big one, now the pink. Clear. And the little pink pearl. Now I've got enough thread for another one. So we go the rondelle. Cup of tea. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're going to do another feature. Okay, back to the little pink pearl. These needles are great. You can put them through the tiniest of beads. So white and a pink. I think this will probably be the last in this drop because of the threads I've got. I like to have plenty. I might be able to get another one. We'll see how we go. Pink. And white. Shouldn't say white, it's not white, it's clear. Clear one and a little pink. see how much they actually measure. I'll go from there. So that measures about 9 centimeters. So I could probably maybe get another one in, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to put our little little divider thing in there. What's that? This pink. Pink. Sure, it's got a hole. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yep, I'm pretty sure we've got room to do one more. We'll just see. That's actually quite long enough actually. I think that's long enough. So I don't need that extra diamante there because I'm going to finish off this with those two. Okay. Now we grab our plate, turn it upside down, stick this needle in the middle hole, ouch, trying not to stick it into your hand. Now I'm just going to go back here and I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on this to keep it centered on the pendant so that it doesn't keep going back and forth and back and forth. Probably have to take this up just a little out of your view. Just going to hold it for a sec while that glue dries. Oops. Trying to close off my glue with one hand. Nope, not happening. Aha. Okay, that should be it. Now I have to choose which bead I want to go on top. Now I usually like the smallest bead. Excuse me a sec while I just have a bit of a rummage. Love these. I think you can buy them in lots of 5,000 or something like this. I use these a lot when I'm making my beaded flowers. Need to get some more. What is that? Is that a needle? Oh, it is. It's a beading needle. what I'm going to do is pop this needle through one of those beads. Then I'm going to snip the thread. And then I'm going to pull one of the threads out of the bead. Just pull one out. So here we go. Now all we're going to do is tie. Again, a bit of glue for security. I'm all about that security, that's for sure. I would hate for one of my things to fall apart. Okay. Now what I can do is thread this one end back through the bead, or not. Oh, it's not going through. I'm going to pop it back onto the needle, but actually this time I'm going to use a smaller needle. Now that I've found it, because I am going to pass this thread down through a couple of beads. Security, security. Okay. If you can find the hole of the bead, pass it through the hole and then down into the hole in the plate. You should feel it go through a few beads. There we go, it's gone through a few beads. Okay, I'm very happy with that security. Very happy with that. So we've got our center strand firmly in place. Now the middle strands, of which there are 8, I believe, 8, they're not going to have this arrangement. What I'm going to do, I haven't decided on the arrangement yet, but it's going to be mostly these two, with the occasional one of those. Okay, and we're going to start with one of these. This is the 8mm, I think it's 8mm. Oh my word, no, it's 12mm, sorry. It is 12mm by 8mm, I think. Crystal teardrop, yeah, 12 by 8. Okay, now these are not going to be as long as this. So take that length there and double it. And add maybe an inch. Okay, what did I do with my needle? Offhand, I can't see the small needle. Never mind. We'll just use the big one. Okay. Slip one side in. And again, we need to knot the two ends at the bottom. Do another knot. Make sure they come out in the same place. Okay, what I'm going to do is, first up, I'm going to add a little gold bead. Then loop my thread. Holding that gold bead firm. A little bit more glue in there. I just have this paranoia about making sure things are secure. Okay, now we're going to put our crystal teardrop in. And hopefully that little knot, it won't. I was kind of hoping it would go up. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Let's put one of these rondelles on first. Crystal. Ouch. Dropped on the floor, but I don't need them at the minute, so we're fine. Okay, we've got our crystal. Now I'm going to put one of these in, just to give a bit of sparkle there. Okay. could do a random, but I'm going to do a measured amount. I'm going to do 1, 2, let's go in 5s. 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yep, 5. Another gulp of tea. Oh, yum. Okay, to break it up, we're going to use some more of these, I think. Oh, wait up. No, we're going to use these clear ones. Put one of those there. I'm quite happy with that. Now we're going to do the pale pink. Also 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. Gee whiz, it's really hard to see. 5. And then I'll do one of these ones. Do any rhythm at all that you want. You don't have to do the same as me. And when I've finished, I'll count up all the beads that I've used, so that you'll get an idea of what you need. That's 3, 4, 5. A big clear bead. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 5. Here we go. And a pretty pink sparkle. Oh, I definitely want it longer than that. I want it probably about there, because the outer row is going to be a little bit higher still, so it's layered in steps. So for this one I'll keep going. I'm coming up on the hour shortly, so I'm going to stop this video now, and when I come back I will have all of these 6 of these threaded up, ready to go onto our plate. Okay, I hope you come back with me, and see you in the next video in part 2.